Boxing King Media in association with Box Raw. Shabaz Masoud, just seen you finish off a training session. Biggest fight of your life, would you say, coming up in 5-6 weeks' time?
Yeah. So far, it's the biggest one to date, but inshallah, it's another big W. Move on forward.
Obviously, you've had your learning fights. Obviously, you're fighting Jack Bateson. Just confirm you said it's for the British title Eliminator, and what else was it?
WBA Intercontinental as well.
So that's pretty big, that. Obviously, you got a common opponent in Diego Ruiz, who you both fought recently. Yeah. Just starting off with that, how do you draw the comparisons with how you did against him and how Jack did against him?
To be honest with you, I didn't lose a round against him, and but even then, it's like styles make fights and stuff. He struggled later on, and it's one of them, innit? It is what it is. He's not me, and I'm not him, so it is what it is.
And I think I already did discuss this with you before. Looking at your styles to a basic boxing fan would be looking at going, they're both counter punchers. Yeah. Is this going to be some sort of chess match? Is that what we're expecting?
We'll see on the night.
I'm trying to get your game plan out of you so I can report it back to Jack.
We've heard about that. Nah, I'm really having a laugh. Nah, don't want to give too much away.
Obviously, you guys would have come up on the amateur scene as well. Did you ever cross paths on the amateur scene?
He was a little bit older than me. I watched him a few times as amateur. He was a decent amateur, but we're not amateurs at the moment. We're in the professional game. So, yeah.
Why is this the right fight for you? Because obviously, you're both with obviously Probellum, but most of the times when two good fighters in the same promotional outfit, they kind of go down different routes. Why is the right fight? Because you both would have had to accept this fight.
To be honest with you, I was pushing for it at first, and I don't think they were very keen at first, but I mentioned his name a few times, took the fight, and I'm buzzing with that, you know what I mean? I wanted the fight. I'm not the kind of guy to like call out names normally. It's just, if I see someone with a belt and I want that belt, like, I am going to call your name.
You're both fighting on neutral territory, however, obviously Leeds is literally half an hour down from Sheffield. Is he going to have more fans there, or is it going to be people from Stoke?
Listen, the Stokies are coming out in full effect. People from Birmingham, London, Manchester, everyone's coming who's going to be supporting me as well. But it don't matter, man. Like I said, it could have been in Leeds. I wasn't bothered. I just wanted the fight.
And obviously, you expect yourself to win. That's either what your prediction's going to be. But how do you see the fight going out? I know you said suggested a chess match, but without going into too much detail, you know, what can we expect? Are we expecting a fight that's going to go to the points, or is it going to be a knockout in there?
Listen, if it comes, innit? If not, we just gave him a good beating.
And then talking about Jack, could you tell me what you think of him as a fighter? What's his, is there anything that stands out for you about Jack?
I think he's a very good fighter. Does a lot of good things. He's beat a few decent kids, but I don't think he's fought anyone like myself. And I feel like I've genuinely needed a fight like this to show my potential and to show the best of me.
Good man. And just wrapping up, I just want to get your opinion on this whole Conor Ben, Chris Eubank situation. What was your reaction? I'm guessing you might have been in the gym when the news came out.
Yeah. It's a shame, really. I was looking forward to the fight on the weekend. I was just going to have to watch something else on the weekend, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to see that he was a clean athlete, but I genuinely don't know, man. It's one of them situations. I'm like, whoa. I was a big Conor Ben fan, you see, so so hearing this, I'm like,
I spoke to a few young fighters today, like John Hedges, Tommy Fletcher, and I think they've both kind of said that it kind of scares them a little bit now, because you've got to be so careful what you eat, because if you take something by accident, do you take extra care in that?
No, 100%. You need to take extra care in this game. Like, even if you're ill and you go to the pharmacy, you literally ask what's in there. You have to do your research. It's our job as athletes to do that, so you need to be on top of it.
And I asked Johnny Fisher this earlier on today as well, with regards to testing in itself. Obviously you're a young fighter. How many times do you know that you've been tested?
I've been tested once, and once so far. They just randomly knocked on my door 6 a.m, come inside, even came in the toilet with me. But it's one of them. I think it's a good thing, because we need a clean sport.
Good man. And just before I let you go, Shabaz, anything else you want to add? And obviously just shout out your socials before I let you go as well.
Nothing, just tune in and watch me shine, baby. And yeah, thank you.
I know Sonny Edwards is headlining the show. You looking to steal the show?
Definitely, everyone's gonna be talking about me after this one.
Well, may the best man win.
Inshallah.
So Jack Bateson. Jack, we're in enemy territory at the moment.
Listen, Razak's cool, man. Obviously, I've been helping out his aid through training this camp, and he's always helped me out. So yeah, of course, man, it is what it is. It's going to be a great fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Good man. I pulled you in here to talk to you about your upcoming fight because it's good timing because I spoke to Shabaz yesterday. So it's good timing so I can speak to you, get your opinion about the fight. So the first thing about it, when two good fighters, prospects in the same promotional outfit, it's very rare these sort of fights get made. So credit to both of you. I said the same thing yesterday. Credit to both of you. So when the fight got offered to you, were you happy to take it straight away? Were you thinking I could have better routes?
Of course, man. I'm happy to fight whoever they put in front of me. I've never turned down a fight. I've never shied away from a fight. The first time actually I heard about the fight was when I seen an interview with Shabaz, and he was saying about sign the contract and this and that. Well, listen, there was no contract then, but there was one made after that interview was said. And listen, man, I can't wait to get it on, and it's gonna be a great fight.
It's a bit weird because like you're both obviously talented. I've followed both of your careers, and sometimes you feel like this fight needs to have something big on the table. But is it a British title eliminator?
Yeah, it is, and I'm also defending my WBA Intercontinental. So, it's a good fight. We're both world ranked with WBA, and it's going to put us next in line for the British. So it's a lot on the line, I suppose. Although, like you say, it could easily be for a British or something like that.
Definitely, and obviously you're fighting in Sheffield, which is down the road from you. So who's going to have more fans there on the night?
Of course, the Leeds lot are going to come up in thick numbers. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, and we're going to bring a good team of troops up, 100%.
When I spoke to Ben and Shabaz yesterday, I said to both of them, when I look at both of you, you're both counter punchers, you both box on the outside. So on paper, I'm thinking, is this going to be like a chess match, like potentially like a fight where you're going to be like, which guy's going to go first? Is that what you're expecting?
Whatever he brings, I'm ready for. You know what it is. I honestly believe that the best Jack Bateson beats the best Shabaz on any day. So listen, I'm ready for whatever he brings. Listen, he's a great fighter. A lot of respect for him. A lot of respect for him for taking the fight. But to get to where I want to be in the sport, I've got to be beating guys like this.
And I think neither of you have been 12 rounds before, so who will that help? Because obviously I think you've both been 10 with Diego Ruiz.
Yes.
How do you judge your performance against Ruiz compared to his?
I was actually watching a bit of Shabaz's fight before I boxed Ruiz because Shabaz boxed great against him. But one thing I've always said is styles make fights. I think I beat Ruiz 8 rounds to 2, and he beat him 9 rounds to 1. So there's not much in it. But listen. He went into an interview saying something about look how I beat Ruiz and look how he beat Ruiz. I don't look into anything like that because if that's the case, then what about Lee McGregor, his gym mate? What's he saying about him? It's not giving him much good props, is it? But listen, it means nothing. Me and him have got to jump in the ring, and best man will win on the day.
Definitely, man. And obviously, without looking too far ahead, would you want to go down the British title route, or do you think if you beat Shabaz, you could kind of jump into that European world stage?
For sure, man. I think win this fight, and if I'm next in line then for the British, so it makes sense completely to go for the British. It's a fight. It's a title that I've always wanted to win. For my dad, he's always loved the British title, so I'd love to win that for him one day. And like you say, after a win against Shabaz, I will be on the curve of world level.
Good man, and I asked Shabaz about this current Ben Eubank situation as well, so I'm going to ask you, I think he said he was in the gym. What was your initial reaction? I'm assuming you were in the gym at the time as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's a mad one, really. I was really looking forward to the fight, firstly, and not a lot has been said about the actual the drug test, coming out positive, so I'm just, I'm not sure what to say. I can't really, discredit someone too much until knowing furthermore, but yeah, I'm gutted the fight's not happening, and I feel sorry for the undercard and all the fighters that are on the card.
Definitely, and I'm guessing if the fight was going ahead, you probably would have had one eye on that tonight and not watching your gym mates. So the good thing is we can all sit back and enjoy potentially another war.
Exactly that, and listen, I'm really looking forward to this one. All the best to both lads, and looking forward to it, man.
Jack, as I said to Shabaz yesterday, may the best man win. I've known both of you for a long time, so got respect for both of you, so may the best man win.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.